Hey guys, welcome back to my Reddit stories. I know that it's been a couple weeks since I've done my Reddit stories. There is a reason for that. One, the first thing that I was trying to do was I was waiting to get an update on that one story that I was like, oh my god, we need to know what happens. And I don't know, we'll see. Find out and keep watching if we did get an update. Second thing was I was really locked in on Twitch and streaming last week. I was playing a lot of Apex. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, and if you guys like to game, or if you guys just want to hang with me sometimes on a weekly basis, actually, because I do stream on a weekly basis, check out my Twitch. I'll link it right here. And it's also going to be linked in the description. Those are the couple things that were going on. And then we also were really busy. There was a lot of things going on and we were doing so much. So yeah, we're just gonna go right into the stories. Abusive ex is threatening to sue over a joke I told about him at open mic. A few years ago, I was in an extremely abusive relationship. I am not a professional comedian. I don't make money from this. Sometimes I get free drinks or something. And I have a day job that I'm not looking to quit. This is just a hobby. I go to open mic nights and tell jokes for fun. It's hard to explain this joke exactly without totally identifying myself, which I don't want to, but it's a pretty dark story about this effed up thing my ex did to me once. Although it's not a funny situation, the way I tell it is pretty funny, and it gets a big laugh. I do not use his name or any identifying info about him at any point. We live in a very large city. It's not like everyone automatically knows who I'm talking about. I'm not famous or anything. Anyway, an acquaintance of mine recorded me telling this joke and put it on Snapchat. She apparently also knows him. This acquaintance did not send it to him directly or anything, and didn't even know he was the person I was talking about or that he and I knew each other. Total coincidence. He saw it on Snapchat and sent her a lot of messages demanding to know where this was and what else I said about him. She told him the bar we were at first, but he kept pressing for more details and made her uncomfortable, so she blocked him and let me know what happened, and apologized profusely for letting him know what bar. We go there a lot, but she didn't know better. I'm not mad. My ex DM'd me on Twitter, which is the only form of contacting me I didn't have him blocked on, and told me he was going to sue me for defamation because I am telling lies about him and committing character assassination. He also sent me a cease and desist letter attached to my DMs as a photo that restated his intent to sue and compensate for the damages done to his reputation. Can he do this? First of all, they are not lies. This is a true story about a horrible thing that actually happened, but more importantly, I don't use his name. Nobody knew it was about him until he freaked out and told someone. I don't know anything about legal stuff like that, but me personally, I feel like if it's a true story and you're speaking on your side and you're not like saying the person's information, you're not saying names. I mean, how is that illegal? I don't know. And if I told any story, then it would be bad because then I'm talking about another person and about what happened in the story with them. So I don't know, that there's a lot of like variables that go into this that I don't know anything about. So let's just go right into the update. Thanks to everyone for the advice. Quite a bit has happened since my first post. I ignored him and continued doing what I was doing. Then a few days after I posted, he showed up at the bar while I wasn't there and asked around for me. They said he seemed drunk, which is unfortunate as he allegedly got sober after our breakup. And they told him to F off and called me to warn me. Honestly, that's amazing. I love that they did not say anything and then on top of it, let you know that this person was trying to find you. Because usually places don't care and they're not gonna call, like they're not gonna go out of their way and call you or like reach out to you or let you know anything. Really good for this bar. Before I could even react to that, he contacted several people at my work via social media, including one person very high up in upper management who barely knows who I am. Wow, okay, he's going very far in this. He sent them all the same opener saying he was trying to reach out to me and asked for my phone number or email and saying it was urgent. Two of my colleagues responded to this message that I know of. Both said something to the effect that they wouldn't be able to share my info, but they'd let me know he asked. He then began threatening them and warning them about me and telling them very sexually explicit things about me and asking if they were sure I was the type of person they wanted to work with. Wow! okay, so he's trying to sue for all this, but then he's doing this? I was really trying to avoid asking anyone at work for help, even though I knew they would be nice about it. I didn't want to be the person that drags their drama into the office, but my ex did it for me, so I decided it couldn't hurt at this point to consult with a friendly coworker in legal to see what she thinks. Thank God. I was gonna say, like, you need to talk to somebody who knows about the laws and knows how to deal with this. She walked me through getting a restraining order and put me in touch with an attorney that practices in this arena if I end up needing it. I really hope not. Literally 2 days after the TRO was granted and he had been served, he showed up at the bar again, drunk again, and this time I was there. It was honestly really surreal seeing him. They kicked him out, but he loitered outside and refused to leave, and the bartender and my friends and some random strangers were all guarding the door. It was quite the debacle. We called the cops and he was arrested. So I think I'm in the clear for now, although I know he's willing to break the law, so I'm not incredibly comfortable. I put up cameras in my apartment. My friends are walking me out to the car every night. I used to walk alone. It's a safe enough area, and it was never a concern before. My employer and colleagues are aware and supportive, even though I wish I could have kept this private. I'm doing what I can. There wasn't a huge dramatic ending to all of this, but it seems like it should be over now. Here's hoping. Thank you again for the advice and support, everyone. I mean, honestly, I'm just glad something was done about it. I'm glad that you are feeling a little bit safer. It's very unfortunate that, like, you know that he will go so beyond the extra mile to do anything. So that is terrifying. But you have things in place, you have people that are there, and that's great. That's amazing. You have the support, and even your job is being supportive, and I love that. I'm just glad that it didn't escalate more than that. This was in 2018, so I'm assuming that things have been okay. I hope. I'm going to safely assume, and for my own state of mind, I'm gonna say that everything is okay and that he's not bothering her anymore and that things are fine. Let's move on. My husband is stealing my clothes, and I don't know why. I, 28 female, have been married to my husband, 26 male, for almost 4 years now. I have a metabolic disorder that I was born with that causes me to have severe depression, even though I try to be very health conscious. It is very hard for me to care about my life at times, and in turn causes me to not care about my appearance. So when I like clothing, it's a big deal for me. I recently got a shirt that I really love. It's kind of oversized, which is how I like it, and it is the style that I like. I showed it to my husband and he claimed to like it. It's a very casual shirt, but I really like it and wear it often. About a month ago, I went to go put it on, but couldn't find it anywhere. I knew I had just done laundry, so it couldn't have gone far. I tore the house apart looking for the shirt and nothing. The following morning, I was driving with my husband and saw the shirt I was looking for in the back of the car. When I asked him why it was in there, he said he didn't know, and I was confused, but just let it go. Okay, just that alone immediately made me think, is there another woman? But I'm also gonna say, if it's just like a casual t-shirt, I mean, I wear my man's clothes all the time. And if he fit into my clothes, I feel like he would wear my clothes too. Like, he would wear my hoodies, he would wear my shirts, not like this, like a tank top and stuff. It's casual, you know? So, I don't know. Let's keep going. A couple weeks ago, I had gotten another shirt that I fell in love with. This one also casual and oversized, but I loved it so much I bought another one in a different color. I again showed them to my husband and he claimed he liked them. Same thing happened. I went to go put one on and realized both of them were missing. I again tore the house apart looking for them, but nothing. I had remembered the other one being in my husband's car, so when he got off of work, I went to see if they were there and found them in the trunk, along with several other clothing items I had that went missing. Oh yeah, this is weird. Why are they all in his car? If you're not seeing him wear it, that's really odd. Like, why is it in his car? Where is he taking these clothes? I got back inside and asked him why he had a bag of my clothes in his car. He denied knowing what I was talking about, so I showed him the footage of our Ring camera with him holding the bag of clothes walking out to his car. He then said, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you told me you wanted to donate that stuff," which I then proceeded to tell him I have never asked him to donate any of my stuff. If I have clothes to donate, I always sort and take them myself. He then just said, "Yeah, I don't know then." Every time I bring it up, he just says he thought he was supposed to take them to the donation center, which I am 100% certain I never asked him to do, especially because he was taking all my favorite stuff. How do I proceed with this if he won't tell me the real reason he's taking my clothes? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Again, I don't know how casual we're talking about these clothes, but it does seem like he's a little bit not trying to own up to the fact that he's taking them. So if it's not another person, then I would assume maybe it would be that he's interested in women's clothing, which is okay. And that's just something that, I mean, it would be nice if he could, you know, share that with you and feel safe enough to have that conversation with you about it. Let's see what happens. I am pleased to say this was not the update I was expecting to make. I gathered the footage again and showed my husband the video recording of him carrying my clothes in a bag to his car again. He looked at the footage and said, "Okay, I'll just tell you, I don't want you to think I'm a horrible husband." It turns out he was taking my clothes to surprise me with a photo shoot wearing all my favorite clothing items so I would feel good and comfortable in the shoot. He said, "I know you are battling a lot mentally and I wanted you to have these photos to look at when you are feeling down about yourself, to remember how beautiful you are." This made me tear up. I then asked him why he gaslit me when I saw the clothes in his car and why he didn't just tell me. He said he really wanted it to be a surprise because he knows it's hard for me mentally most days to get out of the house. He said he was just bad at hiding the clothes and didn't know where else to put them but in his car. He also apologized multiple times for gaslighting me and said he should have handled that part in a different way, but couldn't think of anything else in the moment when he was put on the spot. I told him I forgive him, but if that ever happens again, I won't be so forgiving next time. And he completely understood and said there will be no next time. Okay. So far, this seems valid. This seems like a good update. Then I asked him why he took the clothes ahead of time and not just take them before the photo shoot. He said his memory was so bad, which is true, he has the memory of a goldfish, and a lot of my clothes look so similar, he wasn't sure he would remember which ones were my favorite. So he took them periodically when I would tell him how much I liked them so he wouldn't forget. I then proceeded to hug him and tell him that was the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me and apologized for thinking he was being cruel to me on purpose. I honestly should have known it would be something like this because he has always been such a good man, but I started to question because of relationships in my past. But he is clearly not like the boys in my past. I'm so thankful to have a good man. The photo shoot appointment is tomorrow and I'm actually really excited. I've never had a professional photo shoot before. Thank you to everyone who commented with their support. I know that every comment comes from a place of love and concern, and it was healing to read how much people care. I hope all of you have a wonderful week. Take some cute photos of yourself. We all deserve to be reminded of our beauty. So I'm actually editing right now, and for this story, I don't really know how I feel about it. I am not going to be putting what I originally said into it because I honestly really did believe the story and I was like really giving him a lot of props for it. But then I did like read into some of the comments. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning when I was reading the story, I felt like something was going on here. And then the moment that like I heard the explanation, it just went totally out of the window. I don't know. My intuition is telling me that something is a little bit fishy about it. And then after reading the comments, everybody was also saying that it's a little fishy. I'm recording now to let you guys know that I don't really have an opinion on this story anymore. I feel a little pushed back and forth. So honestly, you guys let me know if you believe what he said or if you think something else is going on. And if you think something else is going on, what do you guys think? I realized that I never recorded an outro for this, so I'm here to say thank you guys for watching. I'm so sorry for how long it took for this video to come out. As you guys see, I'm trying to implement some new stuff into my videos and I had a lot going on, so it took me a while to edit this. The video is a lot shorter this time. I did have more stories, but unfortunately they were done in a car and not really great lighting, and I also cannot find the stories anymore to even put them into this, so unfortunately that all had to get cut out. And I'm going to add that no, there was no update from that one story, which is so sad because that's one of the reasons it took me so long to make this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Bye. Say hi to the people. Say hello, people. She's such a good girl.